So good to be on with you today to talk a little bit about frankincense. Frankincense happens to be one of my all-time favorite oils. It's actually the oil that got me into using essential oils and into using doTERRA essential oil specifically. About 9 years ago, my husband and I were we weren't newlyweds. We had been married for a little while, and we decided it was time to start having children. And I knew that there was something that was not quite right. I didn't know what it was, but my cycles were off and I wasn't sure exactly what was going on. So I went to the doctor and he had me do a blood test panel. And after the blood test panel, he told me I had elevated prolactin, that it was time to go and get an MRI. So I got an MRI and I found out that I have a pituitary tumor that's it's right where my optic nerves cross. So my optic nerves cross right there, and the pituitary tumor is right there in that area. It causes issues such as infertility. It can cause eye problems. There's a whole host of things that it can cause problems. So he told me, he said, you know what, it's okay. Here's a prescription. Here's a pill for that. And I started taking this medication and just had horrible, horrible side effects. But I was able to get pregnant, had a sweet boy, and I started getting really, really bad headaches. And I decided I didn't want to use that medication if at all possible. And so I started looking into alternatives. And I had a friend that said, oh, you should try frankincense. And I said, all right, yeah, sure. Where's your wise man? I'll hook me up with him. I'll happily, try this frankincense. And so I started learning a little bit about oils. And I learned about how frankincense, this amazing oil right here, it supports a healthy cellular response. And as you know, a tumor, overproduces cells. And so frankincense can help with helping your body have that healthy cellular response that it needs to fight issues like that. And so I started using frankincense, and I would use a couple drops under my tongue every day, and I put a little bit right here on my forehead every day, and I use some right back here, my occipital triangle. If you can hear me on my occipital triangle, I just dropped it. And it can actually go directly and start supporting a healthy brain and healthy nervous system. So I started using frankincense, and I used it a lot. And as I used it on a daily basis, I started noticing, oh, my hair is so much healthier and it's so much stronger. And my nails, they used to be brittle and now they're so strong. And my skin cleared up. And people would say, oh, your skin is so clear. It almost looks like it has a glow. And the only thing I knew about frankincense is that it was, it could help me with my issue and help my body overcome this issue that I had. And so the more I learned about frankincense, the more I learned it's the king of oils. It helps with pretty much, so many things that it's hard to list them all. And it's known as the king of oils. So when in doubt, use frankincense. Another thing I noticed was that I felt a lot more relaxed. I had a lot of feelings of anxiety and some feelings of depression. And I noticed that I was happier and I was more relaxed a good percentage of the time. And so those are just a few things that I've noticed when using frankincense. I use it often on my children. In fact, there's one of them right there in the background who's supposed to be sitting on the couch, but he's not. He's trying to learn about oils. And so he's, I guess, in a way, participating in oil camp with me. Anyway, I hope that this has been helpful, and good luck on your oil usage.